right, a very good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us on the program. It is the maiden edition of the Southeast Political Roundtable here on Flow 94.9 FM. It's also live on ABN Online Radio and Television. Thank you so much. My name is Ginika Olwaha. Now, the 6 geopolitical zones as we have in Nigeria today is not in anywhere mentioned in the 1999 Constitution, but it has become an unwritten rule in the power rotation among the regions. The geopolitical structure is now a major division principle for Nigeria's educational, political, and economic resources, even among the political parties. In going through many democratic experiences, the Southeast geopolitical zone has also contributed in shaping the polity, development, and overall advancement of the national project. While the region boasts of exceptional entrepreneurial people with an economy that is growing rapidly, the Southeast may not have made so much gain in terms of gaining political power. On Southeast Political Roundtable this morning, we shall be looking at the economic, social, cultural, political, and environmental issues bordering the Southeast region in Nigeria. Our maiden guest is a versatile commentator on national issues, former Corps Marshal, Federal Road Safety Corps, former Aviation Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and former governorship candidate in Anambra State. A lover of the Southeast, he is also a titled man from Obosi in Anambra State. I'm talking about Chief Osita Chidoka Ikobosi. Good morning, Chief. Thank you so much for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, I think maybe we'll just start. Let's start with looking at the importance and the value which Southeast have brought to the Nigerian project. Some people believe we have not done well, while others disagree, really. Do you think the Southeast has added any value to develop Nigeria, and in what area specifically?
Thank you very much, and I want to start by saying that this is a wonderful program by Flow FM, and that it's a great opportunity for us to have an internal conversation about the role of the Southeast in Nigerian politics and the role of Igbo in Nigerian affairs. It is no doubt that the Southeast has added tremendous value to Nigeria. Nobody is in doubt that in the post-independence, in the pre-independence Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was one in the vanguard for the independence of Nigeria. And together with a lot of young Igbo people from Osita Chidoka, Dr. Kejiani, Metin Bazulike, and of course with other Nigerians from the southwest and from the north, worked for the independence of Nigeria. Post-independence, Nigeria was stabilized because of the what I would call the NCNC, NPC coalition government. That coalition government made it possible for the NPC with the highest number of seats in the parliament in 1959 to form the government of Tafawa Balewa, and he also made it possible for that coalition to bring Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe as the Governor General and later President of Nigeria, and with Akweke Urizu as the Senate President, with Chief Awolowo as a minority leader in the opposition in the House of Reps in 1959. Now, if you look at that formation, it stabilized Nigeria. The Southeast played a major role. Okay. But before then, I want to point out something to many young people who may not know this. In 1959, the NCNC fought the election together with NEPU, the Northern Elements Progressives Party. That is, NEPU is the party led by Aminu Kano. It was an NCNC-NEPU alliance that fought the 1959 election together. And in that election, the NCNC NEPO scored the highest number of votes, but they got 89 seats. They had more votes than the MPC, who then got 134 seats, if I was correct, in the north. So the eastern region, which was the strong base of the NCNC, and Lagos, together with the area that we now currently know as Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Jigawa, that four areas were in alliance with the NCNC in 1959. So with that alliance, the NCNC got more votes than the MPC in 1959, but it got the second highest number of seats.
Okay.
So it was the merger of MPC and NCNC, the alliance between the MPC and the NCNC, that stabilized the early government of 1959 till 1963, when we had a president, when we turned our constitution to a Republican constitution, and Zik became the first president of Nigeria.
Okay.
It was until the coup of 1966 that a major rupture came between the southeast and the north. Now, for most people, what happened in 1959 was that the southwest, led by Chief Obafemi Awolowo, was keen on forming a government around the southwest base and the middle minorities. He was promising the minorities that he will allow them regions and more autonomy. So he was in alliance with the JS Taka movement. He wanted the Cross River and Goja Rivers people to support him. He wanted to build a coalition of the southwest and the middle belt and the minorities to form a government, and that did not happen. So in understanding what has happened today, there was a rupture in the southwest at that time when Akintola became the premier of the southwest.